Pride of Higara. This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shaw. Looks like you could use a hand. Attention all Sobani, pick your targets and engage.
Hello everyone. Hello. This is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard to Starship Norma Prize for another episode of Sins 2, where we are playing my RPG mod, and this is a testing series where we have a group of ships and we're trying to get them up to level 12 to test to see how well they work and how well they're balanced and see how well it progresses through the RPG. So yeah, hopefully you guys are really enjoying the series so far. In the last episode, we leveled up our team to level 2. We were able to take down, I think we did 2 tier 2 planets. Yeah, we took down 2 moons, and then we fought a hive world, or hive asteroid, which had a tier 2. These ones had two tier 1s. They both had tier 1 defenses, and they had a derelict here, which we took down the defenses and then explored the derelict, which was enough experience to level up all of our guys to level 2. So we're going to go ahead and quickly resume and put the game speed down because there's a bunch of ships on this map and it's a little bit much for my CPU. So we have to run into like 0.5 to 0.75% until I get the until we wipe out some of the map, because there are a lot of defenses and I cannot wait until we actually start fighting a higher tier planet. But with this planet under our control, we now own 4 planets. And now the next thing we need to do is we have a choice. After exploring this planet, we now have 3 different destinations that we need to go to. So I'm going to send 3 scouts out real quick to try to check out each one of these destinations. And then after that, once we figure out what they have, we'll make a decision and figure out what next planet we want to conquer. So I'll be back in a bit.
What do you need to know? I'll find a way.
Okay,
Preparing
all of
for
the
phase
areas
jump.
have been explored, and in front of us we have a simple asteroid. It's a tier 1 asteroid with 6 tier 1 defenses with 6 light frigates and 8 shurikens. On the right side we have a moon with tier 1 defenses of 7 light frigates and 6 of shurikens. And it also has, I think this is a tier 3 derelict with 3 heavy cruisers, 4 LRM missiles or cruisers, and 3 cobalt light frigates. That would be a lot of experience. But our third destination is a barren planet. That is our first tier 3 planet. Tier 3 planets add fighters, bombers, and LRM cruisers into the mix. So this one has 18 flak frigates. That's quite a bit of flak frigates, holy crap. 20 cobalt light frigates, 9 LRM cruisers, 23 missile corvettes, and 21 shurikens, for a grand total of 465 supply we have to fight, as well as 60 fighters and 42 bombers. I have not tested a tier 3 planet with the unit adjustments I've made, so I think I want to fight this one. This one over here will probably be the smartest one because we'll get a lot of experience for the derelicts, but we just reached level 2, and I don't feel like just going straight to level 3. I really want to earn that level 3 victory. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go over here in a distant destination and see how well we can handle tier 3s. Now, we probably aren't going to fight tier 4s until we reach level 6. I don't feel comfortable fighting a planet that is even more defensive than this one until we get Marie's peace ability so that we can run away if things get too difficult. Tier 3s are as high as I'm going to go for the time being. Anyways, let's get the fleet into position, and we're going to fight a tier 3 planet at level 2. What could go wrong? Okay, we're approaching our approach. We're approaching the barren planets, the first tier 3 that we've fought in this series. And I have not actually fought a tier 3 after my unit adjustments, so this is gonna be very interesting. I cannot run, and if I lose any of my ships, the run is over. Let's do this. And we have arrived. So, Unoma Prize, the first thing I want you to do is start fighting the light frigates.
I hope we're ready for this.
We will, don't worry about it. And Celestia,
Uncertain of our next move.
same thing, fight the light frigates.
May we live beyond this next conquest.
Don't freak out, guys.
Turn
You'll
the
be
tide
fine.
in our favor.
And fighters move very quickly, so they'll be closing the gap from the frigates and cruisers. Ethereum has
Anxiously
arrived.
awaiting orders.
I'm gonna get her to start fighting the flag frigates.
You want to take them head on, Commander?
Yeah, we do. That's the whole point of this.
Feeling exposed out here.
Squall Storm, I want you to focus on the long-range cruisers.
If I die, bury me on my home planet.
And Princess
Reporting
Marie, I want you to focus on the flag frigates as well.
Secure the passengers.
And
Standing by.
Timotheus, you focus on the flag frigates as well.
Battle stations. Go ahead, TACOM.
Bombers, focus on the light frigates to help reduce the enemy DPS.
Strike run commencing.
And
Come in,
fighters,
TACOM,
you
over.
focus on killing the enemy fighters.
Light 'em up, boys.
Although,
Accelerating to attack speed.
it might be more beneficial to focus on the enemy bombers, because bombers do a lot more damage in my mod. So, yeah, focus on those. Let's move in,
Ready
boys.
for battle.
Let's see what we can do. Look at all those missiles. Ouch!
You may speak.
And here comes the rest of the ships in behind. Our battleships are starting to
Our fleet is
engage.
under attack.
I want these two up here to focus on me, or on Celestia. Get those going.
Comm channel open.
Ethereum, you go ahead and put a singularity on. Put it around us, so that the corvettes and whatnot will be slower as they're traveling through that singularity. Same thing with the bombers and fighters, making them a little bit easier to kill.
Where do you need me?
Timotheus, put your missile down.
How can I be of service?
Princess Marie, activate your inspiring broadcast.
Need something destroyed?
Squall Storm, you use your concussion charge. Wow, that only does like 65 damage when the enemy shields are up. Wow, okay. That's definitely useful when the shields and armor are down. Go team, go. I believe in you. I believe in you. We already lost a fighter. That's not good. Bombers are taking damage.
Squadron checking in.
Our fighters are trying to help reduce the enemy's DPS by killing some of their
Ready
bombers.
for battle.
Ooh. The light frigates are focusing on the missile battery that we deployed. They tend to be very attractive to it, so it's a good way to like pull them away from the battle, and then use Celestia's ability to just have them all focus on her.
Comlink active.
Where are you focusing on? Don't look like you're actually focusing on anything.
For the home world.
Oh, it's because we're right next to him. And he's trying to turn.
Our time has come.
And, oh, that's what Celestia is doing. They're literally right in front of her.
Time is short.
And Squall Storm's getting a little bit focused because he's up in front.
Ready for battle. Need something destroyed?
And he's trying to focus on the long-range ships.
You may speak.
Alright, you guys. Focus on her.
Good day, Commander.
You guys are way too close for comfort. Squallstorm's shields just failed. That's not good. How many of these? We only have 9. And he does have a lot of armor, so he should survive.
How can I help you, Commander?
Ethereum, give him some more shields. Thank you.
Reporting in.
You... yeah, put that over there. These guys are way too close. The normal prizes, weapons can't help. So I think for now, normal prize. Let's see, is there any more of these? Yeah, there's more.
Fire at will.
Get over there. Celestia shields are taking some damage. Normal prizes shields are down to half. Squallstorm shields already failed that I put on them. Well, hopefully they just start focusing on their normal prize if I bring them out.
Reading you loud and clear.
We lost all of our fighters. Ooh, that's not good. It's not good at all. This isn't looking good, fleet.
You may speak.
Good day, Commander.
How many of these do we have? 16. They do take a lot longer to kill.
I'll make short work out of them. Our shields are down, Commander.
No more prizes.
You may
Shields just
speak.
failed.
Comm channel open.
Use the singularity right here.
How can I be of service?
There we go.
Unleash our wrath.
Celestia, you get the attention of all of these. Make sure they're all targeting you.
Comlink active.
There we go. Number prize is getting heavily targeted. And Squallstorm's still doing good. He's at 4,700
Our
shields.
time has come.
You have a lot more armor than he does, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my shields on him.
Standing by.
Another missile battery going. You focus on the light frigates.
Squadron checking in.
Bomber. I mean, they could go after the ones that are very far away.
Bring the noise.
Might not be a bad idea. Just stays away from all the enemy fighters, but it's not really gonna work that well. Got some missiles off. They're gonna stop them in time. 2 of them hit. Yeah, their PDS system is a little bit too big right now. Or too
Ready
good.
for battle.
How are we doing on the front lines? We still have 14 light frigates to kill. They're down to 10 flak frigates.
Reading you loud and clear.
You guys are focusing on the flak
Where do you need
frigates.
me? Brace for combat. Comm channel open.
How much help are these things getting through with? 29 health, 15. I think, Baxter,
Make it fast.
or I'm sorry, Squallstorm, I'm gonna have you focus on killing the flak frigates.
I've got a present for ya.
They're shooting down our missiles too much. We're not able to do the damage we need to do. Oh boy. Celestia shields are down to half. At least everyone's getting a little bit of damage. But we need to kill these flak frigates so we can use our fighters to try to thin out the enemy.
Unleash our wrath.
2 seconds till Almasi is ready. and boom. Get the attention again. Good, good, good.
Time is short.
Baxter is getting low on armor.
Ready for battle.
Normal Prize is surviving, but definitely getting hit by a lot of things.
Reading you loud and clear.
I might have you start focusing on killing some of these Starlight Corvettes.
Launch the alert fighters.
Those guys are going to be a big pain in the butt, unless we can kill them. Still at Corvettes. They're doing... The only reason why Normal Prize isn't taking much damage is because his armor is really high.
You may speak.
How can I be of service?
Gotta give it to Baxter. Or, Ballstorm. I keep calling this guy Baxter because that's usually what he is. So, don't mean to do that.
Comlink active.
Kind of panicking. Normal Prize.
This shall be our finest hour.
Come back here, focus on these guys.
Comlink active.
So that we can get all these guys over here.
How can I help you, Commander?
Ethereum. Continue, I want to say. Yeah, just put it here. Make everything slower around all the ships that have point defense systems.
Comlink active.
Baxter's
Shields
shield,
down.
or
We should
Skullstorm's
take evasive
shields are
action.
failing again. Luckily, he has a lot of hull, so he'll survive for a while once his armor fails.
Unleash our wrath.
Comlink active.
So far, this isn't looking good. We are slowly getting rid of their fighters with our point defense systems.
Squad leader here.
And a lot of their auto-saving. A lot of their missile corvettes are severely damaged, so we might
Good
win
day,
this.
Commander.
It's just gonna be a slog.
How can I help you, Commander?
Really need to get some of these ships off of the Normal Prize, so Celestia, use it on that Corvette. Get all these other Corvettes to see you. And focus on you. So our point defense systems around Ethereum, Princess Marie, and Timotheus can help resolve those problems.
Comlink active.
How are we doing on flak frigates? Down to 4, down to 11 on main frigates. That's good.
Need something destroyed?
The Normal Prize's armor is about to fail. It's getting close. Baxter's, or God dang it, Squallstorm's armor is about to fail as well. And Celestia's shields are starting to get a little bit low, so
Armor down! We're in serious trouble!
things aren't looking too good.
I've got your back.
Let's give it to a Normal Prize. Give him a little bit of shields.
Comlink online.
Unleash our wrath.
How are we doing? We're down to 9. About to beat our last flak frigate. Getting very, very close. They'll reduce most of their point defense weapons, other than the 29 fighters that they still have.
Our shields are down, Commander.
Come on, kill the last one. We're so
I've
close.
got your back.
How are we doing on antimatter? Good. Everything's looking good.
No armor!
Armor just failed on a Normal Prize.
Good day, Commander.
Oh boy.
I've got your back.
Cool. We killed the last flag frigate. All right.
can I
Princess
be of
Marie,
service?
I want you to focus on the missile corvettes.
This should be a routine combat mission.
Same thing with
Reading you
Timotheus
loud and clear. I've got a clean
and
shot.
Meteorium.
I've got your back.
Focus on not
Let's
wiping out the
make
rest
it
of the
rain.
missile corvettes. And
Make it fast.
Squall Storm, I want you to focus on the LRM cruisers like you were before.
And I thought the brie was some kind of cheese. Reading you loud and clear.
You may speak.
And Celestia. I guess keep the attention of these frigates. That way
Reading you loud
we can
and
get more
clear.
missile platforms from Timotheus, do a little bit more damage, and to help get rid of some of these fighters. Also, your shields are about to fail, Timotheus. I think it's because the bombers are focusing on you. Ooh. Squall Storm has 15,000 hull left. Normal price is about 15,500. This is intense. I was expecting this to be intense, but I wasn't quite expecting it to be this intense.
I've got your back.
And then you put your singularity right here to help reduce the speed of fighters and bombers, so our point defense systems can hit them better.
Our time has come.
Reporting in.
I ain't even been paying attention to our experience. For 425 experience of 575. Whew, are we not even gonna get leveled up from fighting all this? Good gravy. I did reduce the amount of experience that fighters and bombers give you, so that could be it. Okay. One more frigate left, and then we just have the LRM cruisers and 5 shurikens, as well as 19 fighters and 32 enemy bombers.
Squadron checking in.
So I got so many bombers to kill. Those bombers are definitely the thing that's really doing more damage to us.
Our time has come.
Celestia is down to 6,000 shields. She has almost less shields than she has total armor points right now. That's not good. Because she does not have a whole lot of survivability once those shields fail.
Good day, Commander.
Alright, so now let's focus on
Targets
the
in sight.
LRMs.
Let's take them out.
You may speak.
Fighters, I
Here
want
to take out the
you...
trash.
I
Come
guess
in,
focus on the
TACOM
enemy
over.
fighters.
Light 'em up, boys.
Bombers,
Copy that, TACOM.
focus on the LRM.
Attack vector locked in. Our shields are compromised.
Ooh, Princess Marie's shields failed. Wow. His entire fleet is taking quite a bit of a beating. The only one that really hasn't
How can I
failed
help you,
is
Commander?
Meteorium. Let's see. Your normal price is still being focused on, so let's transfer shields over to him.
Come in, TACOM over. Light 'em up, boys.
Continue focusing on the enemy fighters.
Comlink online.
Alright, goes another missile battery, more or less for point defense systems. Oh, and the inspiring broadcast does affect this. I think it always used to affect that, but I never really noticed it until I started doing my mod. And we have 26 enemy bombers out there, 18 enemy fighters, kind of just fighting off in the distance.
Comlink online.
Once we knock out the rest of the fighters, there won't be anything keeping our fighters, or anything out there to fight our fighters.
Unleash our wrath.
Copy that, TACOM. Attack vector locked in.
And we got 4 more of these LRM cruisers to kill.
Our time has come.
Go, go, go. Everyone is so hurt. But we did end up surviving. That was definitely a lot more intense than I was expecting. So, yeah, I probably would recommend being level 3 before fighting tier 3s. Two left.
Copy that, TACOM. Light 'em up, boys.
And 8 more enemy fighters. 7. They're dying pretty quickly.
Comm channel open. Standing by.
How much experience do we have? 505? I think we wiped out the rest of the...
Down.
I've never heard that one before. Our carrier has lost its shields. This is actually really cool since the bombers have more, since bombers have more health and do more damage. Our carriers actually start losing their shields after the fighting. This is the first time this has ever happened in one of these playthroughs. Good. I like it.
Ready for battle.
Alright, you don't need to put your
Reporting
abilities
in.
on anymore. We basically have this under control.
I've got your back.
Shields to a normal prize.
Our time has come.
Need something destroyed?
We only got 1 more long-range missile launcher, 2 more enemy fighters to kill, and 18 more enemy bombers.
Comlink active.
We'll have this all under control. Aw.
That's more like it.
Okay, so everyone
Make it fast.
get together.
Watch this. I've got your back. Understood.
Form a defensive line so that we can use our point defense systems to basically, like that's doing, alpha strike the enemy fighters. I also want to see how long it takes them to die. Oh, they do take a long time. That's cool. They have a lot more survivability than they used to have.
Squad leader here. Bogies bearing 09er.
Alrighty, well, we're gonna do a little bit of cleanup fighting these things, and then we're gonna move on to the next one. Alright, bombers are all completely wiped out. We have 545 experience, have 575. We got very, very close to leveling. So, let's go ahead and go through our damage. Some of our ships are starting to get repaired now, or at least our shields are starting to come back online. Since 1 minute has passed since they took any damage. Princess Marie's shields just came back online, so she's starting to get her stuff up. But yeah, that was a very intense battle. But now you get to see just how much the shields. Holy crap, 25.5. Celestia, your shield regeneration range is just so ridiculous. I love it so much compared to the rest. But yeah. Celestia actually got a little bit low on shields. The normal prize got all the way down the hole, about halfway down. Baxter went all the way down the hole as well. And yeah, that was a very, very intense fight.
Reporting in.
I really enjoyed that. So let's go ahead and take over this planet. We only need 30 more experience for the group in order to level up. So we're going to bring our fighters up here.
Looking for something? I'll find a way.
And I'm going to go ahead and put a cut here. We're going to build some repair bays here to get all of our ships up and going. And once they are fully repaired, we will get ready to fight the next one. I'll come back in once we actually explore this planet so we know what we're up against for our next mission. Or for our next fight. Alright, now that enough time has passed, I can go ahead and show you guys the different regeneration rate speeds of our fleet. So, your normal price is 9.2 on shields, 6.9 on armor, and 4.6 on hull. Where Baxter is 6.4 on shields, 5.9 on armor, and 4.1 on hull. And of course, the only item we can see is Celestia because her shields didn't fail in that fight, which is 25.5. And Ethereum shields is 8.7, where Timotheus shields is 7.1. So, yeah, and I'm building a few retrofit bays over here to help get our hull and armor up to better levels now that we've taken over this planet. So we can get everything healed up and get ready for the next fight.
Defense upgrade complete.
Oh, and Princess Marie's is 7.7 on shields and 4.3 on armor. Forgot about her. And I guess real quick we'll take a look at the at how many ships our fleet has killed so far. Probably gonna do this at the end of every episode. This one isn't ending right now. We're gonna be probably doing one more fight depending on how big it is. But that last fight did take a good chunk of time, and it also took a lot of time to prepare because of how slow I have to run the game. So right now I'm currently at an hour in my recording, and I don't know how much of this footage I'm keeping. So if we have another good size tier, we'll make that our final fight. If it's a tier 1, then we might do like 2 others. We'll see. But yeah. I think our fighters are still on their way. Yeah, they're almost here. So once they arrive, we'll scout out this planet, and then yeah, I'll let you guys know what's gonna happen next. So I'll see you soon. Alrighty, the fleet is almost established into full functionality. Nope, I don't think those are words. The fleet is almost repaired up to full functionality. Everyone has their armor, shields, and hull up, except for the normal prize, who is still waiting for his armor to fully get repaired. And I went ahead and explored the next planet, and it's just a simple moon with some basic tier 1 defenses, 5 light frigates and 12 gunships. I don't know if this is going to be enough to level us up, but we should be able to handle this without any problems whatsoever. So let's go ahead and move the fleet out.
Reporting in.
Make sure that everything is off of
I've got your
autocast.
back. Ready for battle.
We're good to go. And then we're going to go ahead and jump to this moon. I don't think it's going to be enough experience to level all of us up. I know those light frigates give us about 20 experience each, and that's 5. Where the shurikens give us 15. It's going to be close because we need a grand total of 60, 90, 120, 180 of like 210 experience points. Since the experience point splits between every single capital ship you have. You see someone in? Nope, we all have the same amount of experience. Good. We're all synced together. I did even check to see if fighting off those missiles increased my amount of experience I have. And we're not really going to see it because it rounds it up to the nearest number. So we're not going to see if we have 545.45 experience points. It's not going to show us that. But I hope it works. I hope it did. I might go into editing or see if I can notice it in editing in the middle of the fight because I was way too focused on trying to keep my fleet alive, which is part of the fun. I really like the challenge of not having any items or not even having any shields and just relying completely on my skills and how I use my ships in order to keep everything alive. It's one of the things I always enjoyed about Pokemon and totally forgot there was a way to use your items to make your Pokemon stronger because I just never use it. If I'm too weak, I just go out and grind a couple levels and try again. So that's just the approach I've always seen. Just put more time in, and eventually you'll be able to overcome the obstacles in life or in Pokemon in this example. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump the fleet, and I will be back once we start approaching the moon for the fight. Alrighty, we are now approaching the moon. Time to get ready for a fight.
Good day, Commander.
And the normal prize, you'll be focusing on the light frigates. Celestia, same with you.
Our time has come. Vengeance is at hand.
While we wait for the rest of the fleet to arrive, Baxter, you'll be focusing on the light frigates as well.
Flex my muscles. How can I help you,
Ethereum,
Commander?
you will focus on the gunships.
Let's make it rain. Our fleet is under
And
attack.
same thing with Princess
Where do you
Marie,
need
focus on the gunships.
Just a short detour while
And
we clear a
Timotheus,
path.
focus on the
Reading
gunships
you
as well.
loud and clear. I've got a clean shot.
Bombers,
Copy
focus
that,
on the
TACOM.
frigates.
Strike
Fighters,
one commencing.
focus on the
Come
gunships.
in, TACOM, over. Light 'em up,
And
boy.
Princess Marie,
How
use your
can I be of
inspiring
service?
broadcast. Just to give everyone a little bit of a DPS
Good
boost.
day, Commander.
And we'll use our Fusillade just to help with weapon trackings for fighting the corvettes and the weapon reload time.
How can I help you,
And
Commander?
Ethereum, use your Singularity to help slow down the corvettes when they approach.
Unleash our wrath.
I didn't even get to see the abrasive armor in for Celestia in action in the last fight because I was just so focused on it to make sure my fleet actually survived.
Standing by.
And Timotheus, you can deploy your missile turret, so it can fight some of the kobolds.
Our time has come.
And have all of these focus on Celestia. Starting to learn to be a little bit more aggressive with that because she does also need to take damage for her abrasive armor to take effect. So right now it's at full stacks. You get a +8 spell power or psi power and 4% increased attack speed, which also means if detonate antimatter was going, you would have 50 +2 because of the spell power on damage. You would have 3 plus 0.3% on for the spell power, and damage reduction would be -2 plus -0.2 because of the spell power. It's a really cool feature. I really do like the whole the psi power ability that Advent have. Makes them feel like wizards. Got 2 more kobolds. They're focusing on the missile battery. That's fine. You're almost done. Armor's down on that one. Hull is going down. It is now killed. And we have leveled up to 3. Hooray! Once we clear everything out, we'll go through all of their stats. But hooray! More survivability for our fleet.
Bomber wing reporting. Accelerating to attack speed. How can I help you, Commander?
Alright, got 2 more shurikens to take care of. I might as well go ahead and bring our fighters up here, or our
Looking
scouts.
for something? On my way.
Here we go.
Where do you need me?
Alright, Princess Marie, I want you to go ahead and
We're underway.
colonize this world, and we will go through all of the stats, starting
Ready
with
for
a
battle.
normal prize. So now that we're level 3, all of our ships now take 925 experience to level up. We have 9,620 shields on the normal prize, 14,300 armor, and 20,800 hull. So we broke 20,000 hull on this level up. We also have 840 antimatter, and we do 16.5 DPS with our Gauss cannons, 8.8 DPS with our medium autocannons, and 7.3 on our light autocannons, and 5.5 of our planetary bombs. And we also have 110 armor, so our armor strength has also gone up from the level up. And I'm gonna activate experimental beam would be nice because we'll be able to do more DPS. And since things have shields, doing extra DPS against the enemy is probably gonna be pretty useful. We could upgrade our adaptive force field to do 6% damage reduction at the cost of 10 additional antimatter, or we could upgrade Fusillade to do 6% additional attack speed with 20% additional weapon tracking speed at the cost of 8 additional antimatter. So I think we're going to go with experimental beam, just so we have one of everything.
Unleash our wrath.
Now, Celestia at level 3 has 23,920 shields, 6,580 armor, 11,390 hull, and 6,000 antimatter. She also does 13.8 DPS with her heavy beams, 11 DPS with her heavy plasma, 5.5 DPS with her medium plasma, and 3.3 DPS with her light lasers, as well as does 5.5 DPS with her bombing ability. She also has 93 armor strength, and it doesn't scale as high as the normal prize because Advent aren't really known for having really powerful armor. So she starts out with a lot of armor because she's a battleship, but it's not going to scale as high as the normal prize. Like, I think hers scales 1.5 additional armor strength every level, where normal prize scales 2.5. So just have to keep that in mind, that even though she does start with 90 armor strength, she is not like a super powerful, like, armorly defensive ship, which is why she has so many shields. So it could get her detonate antimatter, so she has the ability to remove enemy antimatter and do additional damage to them by disabling them for 10 seconds. I could upgrade Animosity to have 6% additional damage and negative 4% damage to us at the cost of 8 additional antimatter, or I could increase the maximum stats of energy abrasive armor. I think what I want to do, I really want to try out Detonate Antimatter. I really want to try out this ability, because I haven't actually used this yet. This is still a paper ability. It has not been tested because the enemy doesn't have antimatter. The only enemies that will have antimatter are the repair drones, which we would get when we start fighting tier 4s, because I have a couple additional ships built onto them that I added into it to make them more difficult than tier 3s, and the long-range missile launchers do have antimatter on them. So I think for now, I'm going to get it just to have it, so we can try it out the next time we fight a tier 3. I might regret it because it is pretty antimatter heavy. Actually, it's the same amount of antimatter heavy as Animosity, so never mind. But I'm also curious to see how much strain will put on our antimatter reserves if we use both these abilities at the same time.
Time is short.
Alright, now, Squall Storm. You now have 5,980 shields, 9,230 armor, and 19,500 hull. You've almost broke 20,000 hull, and 540 antimatter. Your heavy missile now does 54.2 damage per second when all the missiles hit. Your Gauss cannon does 25.4 damage per second, and your medium autocannon does 9, and your planetary bomb does 5.7. And you now have 94 armor strength. You now have more armor strength than Celestia. And for yours, we're going to upgrade Concussion Charge. This will cost 5 more antimatter, but it'll do 250 area damage instead of 200. And Meteorium. You now have 8,580 shields, 11,180 armor, and 22,620 hull. You have 720 antimatter. Your heavy missile now does 28.8 DPS. This is also another reason why I need to start focusing more on killing the flak frigates, because 2 of these ships' main weapons is their heavy missiles, so I need to make sure that those missiles actually get in and kill their target. Your medium autocannons do 8.6 DPS, and your point defense system now does 4.3 DPS, and your planetary bomb does 5.4. You also have 84 armor strength now. And your ability to be upgraded is going to be Energy Transfer. And this will cost 10 more antimatter, but it will restore 2,250 shields to the target, and in the future when we get empowered, it will do 525 shields to 12 additional targets. And I have noticed that it will bounce between 5 ships and heal them even more, so it's really, really cool supportive ability. It's another reason why it's so expensive.
Standing by.
And Timotheus, since now you're level 3, you can now have 3 squadrons. So you now have 2 fighter squadrons and 1 bomber squadron, giving you a total of 16 fighters and 5 bombers. You also have 6,895 shields, 8,940 armor, and 23,140 hull, and 420 antimatter, with an armor strength of 68. So looking pretty good. And your next ability is going to be additional or improved deploy missile battery. It'll cost 50 antimatter now, but your missile batteries will now have 125 additional hull, 45 additional shields, and do 5% additional weapon damage. In the future, I want to make it to where it also improves the maximum armor, but for some reason I haven't quite figured out how to get that to work. So for now, it's just hull and shields. So better water elemental. And meet the Princess Marie. You now have 8,060 shields, 5,590 armor, and 24,440 hull, and 300 antimatter. Your medium autocannons now do 8.3 DPS, and your point defense autocannons do 4.2. And your planetary bomb only does 5.2, because you only get 2% improvement to damage every time you level. And you also have 48 armor stripe. It's still quite low, but it is slowly climbing.
How can I be of service?
And your upgrade is going to be Inspirational Broadcast 2. It's going to cost 10 more antimatter, but it'll give a larger radius to the broadcast and make it to where you increase attack speed of everyone listening by 6%. So cool.
Good day, Commander.
Our
Cool, cool,
voices
cool.
Speak as one.
Let's go
Looking for
ahead
something?
and explore the next planet and see what we have.
I'll find a way.
All right, we just got done exploring the new location here, and it is just a simple asteroid with a couple tier 1 defenses, just 5 light cobalts and 11 shurikens. So let's go ahead and send the fleet out,
Unleash our
and we
wrath.
will wipe out this area, and then we're probably going to call it good for this episode once we take over this asteroid. Alrighty, we are approaching the asteroid. Let's wipe out the rest of these, or I should say all of these pirates, not the rest of them. Boop. Alrighty, a normal prize. Focus on the
I'll
light
make
frigates
this
as usual.
Short and sweet.
Celestia, same 3. Same with you. Focus on the
Vengeance is at
frigates.
hand.
As the rest of the fleet arrives,
How can I help
Metherium,
you,
focus
Commander?
on the
Let's
shurikens.
make it rain. Standing by.
Timotheus, focus
I've
on the
got a
shurikens
clean
as well.
shot. Our fleet is under attack.
And
Reporting
Princess
in.
Marie, focus on the shurikens.
This should be a routine combat mission.
Fighters,
Squadron
focus
check
on the
in.
shurikens.
Bogies
Bombers,
bearing
focus
0
on the
niner.
light frigates.
Go ahead, TACOM. Strike run commencing. Good day, Commander.
We shouldn't really need any abilities. I will pull off some of the shurikens to focus on Celestia, just to balance out the firepower a little bit. There should be a really relatively super easy fight. Being a level 3. Got 4 light frigates left. Got 8 shurikens left. Hee. Spooky scary. Kill the spooky scary lady. Taking a lot of PDS damage, but it's not enough to really kill him. What are we down to? 3 on the light cobalts.
Ready for battle.
I'll power up our weapons a little bit so we do a little bit more DPS, but I don't know, there's not much we really need to do. How much DPS do we do with
Where do you need me?
Princess Marie's Inspiring Broadcast on?
Ready for battle.
18 on the Gauss cannons now. Nice. What about
Unleash our
your
wrath.
ability? You get 8% additional attack speed. You have 15.1 on the heavy beams. Alrighty. This planet is cleared.
Reporting in.
Princess
A
Marie,
sound plan.
if you don't mind doing the honors, let's take this planet over.
time is short.
And everyone else, move over
At
here,
last.
because our next destination, we have 2 places to choose
you
from.
need to
So I need to
know?
get our fighters and our scouts over
I'm
here,
already there.
and then we can try to decide where we want to go next. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. So yeah, we found our first tier 3 defense planet. It was very scary. We took a lot of damage, and there was a couple close calls, but we ended up beating it, and we leveled up to 3 in this episode as well. So things are going good, and tier 4s are basically the same as tier 3s with more ships and additional other ships that we have to worry about. So I don't think we're going to really take on a tier 4 until we get to like level 7. And part of the reason why I want to get to level 7 is because, again, the Timotheus gets a new fighter squadron every odd level. So I think it would be a good idea to wait till 7. And then for tier 5s, I have no idea. We probably won't be fighting a tier 5 on this playthrough. They are much more heavily defended than tier 4s, and
Preparing for phase jump.
I was thinking about maybe fighting them once I get to level 12, but because of everything having shields and being a little bit more powerful, especially the Harkin heavy cruisers that I'm kind of terrified about. Yeah, we might wait. I might try it at the end of this series once we get all of our ships up to level 12, just to see where the power balance is. But yeah, I don't think I'm actually be able to take them over until I get to like level 15, which is good. I'm pretty happy about that, because that means
On my way.
auto saving.
I'll find a way.
Because that means that the pirate bases are going to be even more terrifying, and they're already terrifying. So I am scared of what I am creating. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this. If you did, please leave a like. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I'll check you guys out in the next video. Until next time. I love it. I love how the ships move so slow. It's so cinematic. Until next time, guys. This is Captain Soban signing out.
The Thaker have arrived. Emergency hyperspace procedures initiated. The mothership must survive.